Today here on Bullshit Ministries, we're going to call this one clay. I want to go deeper into this. I've noticed, and I think everyone else has noticed, that everyone or most people, especially in the business, have an obsession with their appearance. And if it's something that they don't want, they pretty much go to the surgery and doctor's office to get it modified or whatever, however they call these things. Now, you must understand that people, you are treating your bodies as if it's a car that you just pretty much take to the auto shop and have it detailed by a mechanic. But you have to understand that the body is not made out of metal or tires. Remember, when you get a modification at the doctor's office, remember you are made out of flesh and blood. You are made out of clay. This is a process. This takes time. If you overdo it, you are looking at disease. If you overlook it, you are looking at complete disfigurement. If you overdo it, you are looking at an obsession, and that is what is happening, that you are putting your health at risk. You're putting your obsession for appearance first over health, and that is wrong. Remember, it is said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and perhaps we can all agree with that, but all of us are not practicing it. We cannot succumb to the enemy and give the enemy what it wants, because remember, there are some very unrealistic appearances that the business demands. I'm going to take Star Trek for a moment. Star Trek, if you are what they call a Trekkie, a Trekker, if you will watch Star Trek, you will notice all the people who, on the actors in Star Trek, you will notice their bodies are unrealistically thin. You will notice their bodies, how it pretty much is relatable to the aliens that they are fighting in the film. That long, very skinny, wavy look that is completely unhealthy for the human body. Remember, we cannot be the same figure as aliens for for the following reasons. One, we are clay, they are not. Two, we are flesh and blood, they are not. And three, we are human, they are not. You must understand that everyone that is human, you have a bone density, that's a weight. You have muscles, that's a weight. You have organs in your body, that's a weight. You have a height, that's a weight. The taller you are, the heavier you are. It does not mean you're overweight, it just means that you have a taller bone density. There are some people that have a thicker bone density. All these things are a weight. So to compare yourself to something that is not human is unrealistic. In other words, you want those actors to look like aliens, to be that same figure, to blend in with that particular environment, which that's impossible, because one is human and the other is not. You also must understand that once you do start to remove certain body parts from your body and you go into these modifications, you are pretty much giving yourself a disease, that dreadful wasting disease. We all know what I'm talking about. That disease will be absolutely relentless, because once it's done, it's done. You cannot treat your body as if it's a car, if it's metal and tires. Remember, metal and tires don't need time for recovery. Flesh and blood does. If you're going to get cosmetic surgery, I'm not saying not to get it. Just be sure it's something you want and not something that you are caving into by the behest of your superiors. You must understand that if it's something you want to do, be sure that it's something you want to do, because whatever the result is, you're going to have to live it for the rest of your life. If you're someone that is at a comatose stage, that you're pretty much being manipulated by your managers,